the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. Hey, let's talk about Ricky Rubio, the Spanish playmaker. A good example, Kenny, of a guy whose impact goes beyond the stat sheet.
Sí, defensivo es muy bien, pero a little bit underrated as an offensive player as well. I was going to go the whole thing in Spanish, but...
Thank you for not.
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And, of course, the big news, Shabazz Muhammad out with the injury.
Kevin, he went down the last game, and he's not available in this one. But from the injury report, it appears as though he'll be back soon.
Yeah, that's right. They're not sure exactly how much time he'll need, but they don't think it's too serious.
Now Golden State's starting 5. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. He rifled that one in from distance. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Levine, guarded by Curry. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Garnett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
And here's Rubio. After the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Garnett kicks to Rubio. Back to Garnett. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's the dish to Pekovic. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. Rubio against Thompson. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. 3 seconds left. He gets it up and released it in time, but it's off the...
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Spates in at the 5 down low.
And you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around, and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
Now, here's Rubio. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Here's Neal. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard. Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And as you mentioned, the Wolves could be back in the playoffs in due time. They are headed in the right direction. Some mistakes have been made along the way, but you have to like their future now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Payne. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like
Look at that.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's LaVine. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's good for Neal. He doesn't get the second one. With 1 on the clock. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle.